Kiran Bedi was born in Amritsar in 1949. At a time when most women were conditioned to accept limitations, Kiran was setting her own standards. She started with tennis, yes, the court before the constable. She was India's top-ranked junior tennis player in the 1960s and even won the Asian Lawn Tennis Championship. But that was just the beginning. In 1972, Kiran became the first woman to join the Indian Police Service. Imagine that. One woman in an all-male, old-school environment. Did she flinch? Not once. Takeaway: when you're breaking barriers, you're going to be alone at first. Keep walking. From day one, she wasn't just filling a position, she was redefining it. In Delhi's Traffic Control Department, she implemented no-nonsense systems and fined even powerful people, including Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's car once. Her integrity was so bold, it earned her both hate and deep respect. She was nicknamed Kiran Bedi for her tough traffic law enforcement, famously using cranes to tow illegally parked cars, regardless of status. But her true power wasn't toughness. It was her fearless consistency. She didn't bend, even when the system tried to break her. Lesson: courage isn't loud. It's the quiet refusal to compromise your values. Perhaps her most iconic chapter began at Tihar jail in 1993. India's largest prison was plagued by corruption, violence, and hopelessness. Kiran walked in with something rare: belief in change. She introduced yoga, meditation, vocational training, even literacy programs. Inmates weren't just punished, they were reformed. And the results? Nothing short of a human revolution. She turned Tihar into a model for prison reform worldwide. Sloth, mindset shift. Even broken systems can be healed if someone believes in humanity enough to try. In 2001, the United Nations honored Kiran Bedi with the UN Civil Service Award for her work at Tihar. This was no small feat. She became a global example of leadership grounded in empathy, strategy, and integrity. Yet she remained humble, always crediting her team and spiritual grounding. Repeatable habit: consistency plus compassion equals legacy. After retiring from the police force, Kiran didn't slow down. She entered public life, joined politics, wrote books, mentored youth, and continued her work in social reform. Her journey proves one thing: titles don't define impact, your purpose does. Through her foundation and activism, she's still building futures, especially for women and marginalized communities. Fire pivot point: your mission doesn't retire, it evolves. Kiran Bedi's life is more than a story. It's a masterclass in purpose-driven leadership. From being India's first woman IPS officer to being recognized by the United Nations, she carved her own path, not just for herself, but for every woman who ever wondered if she could. She didn't wait for permission. She gave herself the authority to rise. What's your Tihar? What's your system that needs a reformer like you? Comment below with your biggest challenge right now. And if this story lit a fire in you, subscribe to Rise and Roar, because your rise is just beginning.